All right, guys, welcome back. Today is Monday, February 22nd, 2021, which marks the first actual scheduled maintenance of the Evo 8, which is also going to start the whole getting this thing back to 100%. Now, the first thing I need to do is I'm going to need to start it up and turn it around so that I can do the oil change, because the oil will come out of this side here. This is on a hill towards this way. I want the oil to actually come out, so I'm going to need to turn it around so the oil will come out this way. So we're going to first do that. We're going to need to lift it off the ground, all that stuff. We're going to get that oil change done. Now, this is going to be over the course of, I'll upload every week basically what I have done. I'm not going to be able to finish the oil. I might not even be able to start the oil today because I got to go to work. I'm basically like that every single day, but I want to work on this car as much as possible to get it back to 100% as quickly as possible. Now, as you can see right now, all of the snow is actually starting to melt. It's like 40 degrees today. It was close to that yesterday, which is pretty nice. Now, the morning yesterday was freezing. I actually drove the car yesterday as one final drive before I actually start working on it and all that other stuff. You can actually see the ice that was caked in there is actually just kind of falling out, which is awesome. But let's go ahead and start the Evo up, rotate it around so we can get that oil change session started. That's with my foot, by the way. It's not idling. As you saw right there. It's burning some of that water off that's been dripping into the engine bay from all the ice melting. But let's get this puppy warmed up so that I can actually move it and turn it around. Like I said, I'm probably not going to actually get to the oil change today. It should be in this video, but not today, as I have to go to work, along with tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that. So I'm really restricted on time here, so the only time I really get to work on is before work. So like I said, this is all going to be split up from that list I shared in the last video. This is all going to be split up over the course of like every single day. I might not even be able to finish some stuff during those days, but we'll definitely get her taken care of and all fixed up back to 100%. All right, guys, I got it warm enough to idle. Let's go ahead and clean off the water on the wiper. Moved really slow. Maybe I'm just used to the 944. I don't know. Anyway, we gotta turn this puppy around. So let's go ahead and do that. Now I can actually do this with one hand. Oh, it's angry. Should be good. I need enough room to get the jack under the front, because this time I'm actually going to jack it up instead of driving on the ramps, because taking the bumper off is way too much of a pain when I can just jack it up. I'm going to throw some jack stands under it as well. But let's go ahead, get out and check to make sure that that's actually going to be the good distance that I need. Yeah, we should be good there. And then I got plenty of room. Oh yeah, we're well in that parking spot. Cool. Well, this is where it's gonna be living here while the oil change is getting done and the starter's gonna be getting checked over and tested and all that jazz. So let's go ahead and shut her off. I'll run down. So the next step is gonna be getting the car up in the air, which I am not gonna be able to do right now as I have to go to work. So at least I got the car turned around. So I'll see you guys in tomorrow to raise the car up and hopefully get the oil change done. All right, guys, well, welcome back to day number 2. Now today I'm definitely gonna at least get the car up off the ground on jack stands. I don't think I'm gonna have time to actually empty the oil out today. It'll be in this video once again, but yeah, so we'll at least get the car up on jack and the jack stands and everything. So now I gotta go get some wood to throw under the tires to drive it up onto to get that under the front bumper. Because taking it off is a massive pain that makes no sense when I can just do this. And then I need to get the jack stands put under the bottom of the door there, so I can actually have it up off the ground to have some room. So let's go ahead and go down and grab everything else, start the Evo, warm it up, get it on the, because I have to wait for it to warm up, then pull it onto the wood, and I can't let it warm up when I'm not here because I have to hold the gas, which sucks, and then we can get it up in the air. So let's go ahead and get that done. All right guys, so we got jack stands in place, jack in place. I just got to get these onto the front tire so I can drive up onto them. And we can go ahead and warm up the Evo so I can drive it up onto there and it won't be upset about it. And jack her on up. Also, before we get in, it's kind of crazy how like clean the upper parts of the body are on this. The doors aren't too bad because of the mud flaps. There's just kind of dirt you can see running down. The front, however, is disgusting, and the rear, along with the roof, is pretty bad. And even the 944, I mean, the hood's not, I mean, the hood's, it's dirty, but I was noticing like you can actually see the reflection in that fender. So it's actually not super bad having the snow on the cars, because, you know, it kind of cleaned it, not gonna lie. Definitely can't wait to get these two clean though. I might actually be washing the 944 tomorrow. Anyway, let's start the Evo. Let's not hit that. That would be not a good time. I would probably anger the Evo even more than it already is. Now I'm gonna try to start it normally just to see if it wants to be nice to me. So, clutch brake, key in, on, neutral, e-brake. Let it wake up. Nope. Have to use the gas. Very unhappy. I cannot wait until this car's back to 100%. Now to pull it up onto... Well, first I probably need to put it into gear. That'd be the ideal. There we go. That's all we need. Now e-brake so it doesn't roll. Neutral. Good Evo. Good Evo. Now time for you to drain your fluids and drink some more. So I'm going to give everyone anxiety. I'm so lucky. I forgot, you know, I moved forward, so, you know, it'd be back farther technically when I opened the door. I'm glad it hovered direct. How close is that? Oh my, that is so close. I'm so lucky. I'm glad I'm lucky. Thank you. Now, if y'all remember, every quarantine, this is going to be dirty. After I jack the car up 455,000 times, there's a jacking point right under there. It's like a little plate that you put the jack on. It's also two jacking, like, stand places on each side by the doors, which I'll show you whenever I put those under. But yeah, jacking points are pretty nice on this car and pretty simple. You also got like a little towing eye right there to strap it down to a trailer, which is super nice. The 944 don't have that, not in the rear anyway. Well guys, unfortunately, because, you know, all the snow's melting and it's all becoming water, I got drenched doing that. But you basically put the jack stand right underneath that pinch weld right there, closer to like the front end. Do the same on this side as well. I'm going to face the triangular part backwards just to, you know, give it a little bit more reason not to roll backwards. Ooh, this side doesn't want to go under. Why not? I'll figure it out. Why is it hanging up in there? What in tarnation? Now I gotta lay on ice on this side. There we go. Okay, so put it right about in there. Make sure the triangular part's facing backwards, the front square. All right, we should be good to drop her down. Got the wheel pretty far off the ground. Give me a little bit of anxiety here, you know. This is my eye level. The Evo is pretty tall right now. So let's go and slowly drop her down. Now, I do not like jack stands, so before I get under a car. I'm gonna try, you know, almost my best to make it fall over. Because I'd rather the car fall, not me die. Just my preference, sorry. So you guys, you know, do whatever you want. But this is what I do. Because I don't like it. Seems stable. I think we're good. Now, like usual, I gotta go to work. So this is gonna be all for today. Tomorrow, I'm either gonna be washing the 944 or actually finishing the oil change, the actual oil change on this. Maybe even digging into the starter a little bit. We'll see. But I will see you guys tomorrow in this video. Well, there is an oil change happening in this video, but it's not this because he needs to do it on his MR2.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
I love getting under the back end of the car and trying to... Yeah. It's a good time. It's the best of times. It's the worst of times. And it's also my nightmare because we love mid-engine cars.
Oh, yes. We do.
Oh, you actually videotaped?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna be on the YouTube video.
Gang stuff right here.
So I'm gonna be on the YouTube?
You're going to be on the YouTubes again. I think you've been on here before. Like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
As Liam does his very first oil change on the MR2 by himself.
Whoa, pause.
This is fun. I'm having a great time.
No, it works better if you don't
Oh, my knees.
leave it just hanging out there like that, you know? I mean, who knows what
So Liam, what size socket is that?
It's a 14.
It's a
I was very
14
confused
millimeter?
of why it was a 14 underneath of here.
I can't remember what mine are. I think mine were like 17 or I don't know. It's in the YouTube videos. You can't be scared of it, son. Give her a good old college try. Don't slip her at all.
That's my biggest problem. I think it might actually be a 13.
Yeah, because it's just slipping sliding off of there.
So wait, so once you unhatch that or unhinge that, the floodgates just open?
Yes, they do.
Basically, that's why I have that underneath of there.
You should probably warm up your car that way the oil comes out nice and smooth and silky. Did you do that?
So what you're supposed to do?
Oh, is it, yeah, it's better to get the oil to come out fast if you warm the car up first. Oh, yes.
Help him.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
They're not too bad. The only thing I don't like is the soy.
What the heck? Is this... Oh, I know what that is.
What is that?
It's called not metric.
It's not metric?
No, it is. I don't know what the funk I'm talking about.
Funkalicious.
What?
This is the first time I've ever seen you work on a car, like other than helping with Jason.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever seen a car.
This is
I don't drive cars.
I got my horse and buggy. You know how it be.
Horse and carriage is the way to go. Or 10 speeds, baby. 10
You've never
speeds.
seen me work on a car before, though?
No.
Oh, yes, I am a car guy after all.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
I
what
do
the-
that.
You're gonna
Smaller!
Yeah, I gotta go smaller. Well, it wasn't a half, and it was not 13, so it is 14. Unless that bolt's just rounded, which I funking hope not. Yeah, it's a 14, but it's rounding it.
No, it's not. It's not even moving. Your ratchet's having a cow is what's happening.
Oh my god. Yeah, it is a 14. Oh.
That'll be video. That'll
Well,
be video, and he won't censor it.
You might honestly have to take the oil pan away and just crack it open and then unloosen it. Because once you break the seal that it sealed itself to the car, the oil shouldn't come out immediately. If it does, it's not going to be much. But just you're tightening it.
And?
Yeah.
Whoops.
Lefty loose.
Gotta go to the left.
Gotta go to the left because I'm dumb.
Bring it back now, y'all. That's rounding it. This is not a good time.
No. I mean, we have had the oil changed before, so it's not like this thing, you know, unless
Whoever put it on last didn't, put it on right. Or rounded it.
Give a status check. What's going on down there?
With cars, anything that can go wrong will go wrong.
Absolutely.
Literally, the most simple thing, such as an oil change, can take days.
Wait, so what's wrong? It's like too tight on, or?
No, the bolt's not moving.
Because it's round. There's no bolt part to make it loose.
See, that's where the problem arises.
That's where the problem lies.
See that?
That's Lucy.
Yeah, I know this is Lucy. Loosey goosey.
I love
I
Lucy.
think that bolt is just really rounded. So that means that shit.
Bobby, are you do you have any sponsors? Like
No.
you get any ad revenue?
Not yet.
You should.
So if I say a bad word, would that ruin your chances?
I censor it.
He does censor.
I do edit the videos, you know.
No, he just
He just lets
I
it
don't
fly.
just, put raw stuff in.
Don't you bleep every bad word?
Yes. Well, not everyone. I'm gonna
I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna have to bleep that. That was atrocious.
You know what I'm gonna say?
What?
Ah! You're gonna have to bleep that.
Yeah.
Man.
This is the first time this creature has seen the underside of a car. He's intrigued.
So which one do I take out to get the oil to flow?
That one plug, yep, that one.
Well, if the oil is gonna flow from there,
Mm-hmm.
why is that there?
Because he had to move it so he can get leverage on it. But he's gonna move it back. Because we don't want oil in the driveway. That would be a no-go.
Here we go.
as Innate works on a car for the first time. Oh boy.
Yeah, there it is. I feel it coming.
Oh. I need some.
You what?
Ah!
As you spray the bolt instead of the thing that is stuck to
Maybe you spray your eyes, you can see it a bit better.
Yeah.
blinker fluid.
Yeah, that's what. Oh!
I'm furiously starving though.
Interesting kid.
My stomach is unhappy. Quite
food time?
unhappy.
Food time?
Food time. DoorDash us, Nate.
Food time.
Yeah,
Give
do
us
that.
some
I
DoorDash.
don't know, I can do that. Well, I don't know about that one.
Actually, Liam, you should order through
Oh,
DoorDash. That way
I
Nate can
actually am
accept it and go
listening
get
to
it.
That'd be so mean.
Yeah, man.
It's like, go get it.
It's
And
like,
it would
hey,
make
Nate.
me do it.
It's like, hey Nate, would you go get some food? No. Okay, I'll just DoorDash
Oh,
it. Then.
actually, it would be so mean. You're hanging out with your friend, and it's like,
Hey, hey, go get us DoorDash.
you know what I haven't had in a while? Pizza Express.
I'm gonna not say a cuss word because he needs to edit that out. I would.
Because it makes my life harder.
It makes his life harder.
You cuss, I'm gonna give you a slap on the
Now
bottom.
this shiz is round like a wheel. It's just.
You're a wheel.
Yeah, you're something.
Yeah, this is just big round.
Big World.
You're gonna have to get a big boy clampy.
See, you need filling, am I right?
You're gonna have to get a big boy clampy hour up in here and just squeeze her, squaz her on there and go
I'm gonna
rip.
squeeze you here.
Ooh.
There's water in the exhaust.
Liam, I see the problem here. The bolt you're trying to take off is now a wheel, not a bolt.
Yeah, no. Oh, great assumption. I never.
You
thought-
figured it out.
Oh man, you've
cracked
you
the
cracked
code.
the code.
You cracked
My
the
bolt
code.
is now just a wheel.
Oh. You sound like a baby puking there. I don't know about zombie.
Oh god. I don't know how the heck I'm gonna get this bolt off.
You're gonna have to get some mice.
I'm probably gonna have to like.
not pliers.
I might have to heat it up and then try to loosen it.
It can't be tight if it's liquid.
But I kind of need, an oil pan
Yeah.
as well. So I might not want to take.
What do you mean heat it up? What?
Take a torch, fire.
To the oil?
Yeah.
Well,